Web of this side, and in this video I want to share with you the most powerful visualization technique that will help you to manifest the things that you desire in your life very fast. We are going to discuss the importance of visualization and do's and don't of it, and also dig deeper into why for some people visualization do not work and the simple tweak in this process that you can make to start manifesting things with ease. Make sure you stick around to the very end of this video as I will be sharing with you two steps that will help you to visualize more effectively to accelerate the process of getting toward your goals. Before I begin, I want to take a minute to announce that I am doing a free giveaway of my book Reality Bending. If you want to enter into the competition to win it, just comment Reality Bending in the comment section. And every single Thursday, I am going to pick one lucky winner to give my book completely free in the ebook format. Also, if you are new on this channel, we talk about personal development, brain science, transformational psychology, spirituality, and ancient wisdom. So if these topics interest you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I put on any new video. And with that, let's get started with this video. So in this video, I want to talk to you about visualization. And this is one of the best practices that we can use to bring about our greatest desire into fruition. This practice of visualizing your goal, visualizing your intention, visualizing whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. But we have to make sure that we are doing it in the right way. And in this video, that's exactly what we are going to talk about. So the common mistake that most people make while doing visualization is that they do it to get something, right? They watch the movie Secret and they learn about manifestation and visualization and they start visualizing their goals, visualizing money and abundance, and that's okay. But their main motive behind doing it is to get what they want. So think about it this way. If you are visualizing your end goal every single day, what it does is that it creates desire toward your goal. And when you desire something, it means you are establishing the fact that you already don't have this thing in your life, right? So essentially what you are doing is that you are creating separation between where you are right now and where you want to go, your final destination. And this ingrained the feeling of lack within you, and that translates into your vibration of lack and scarcity. And this happened to me when I started off with the law of attraction. And back then I think I was reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And in this book he said in order to achieve your goal, you must have burning desire. I always wanted to have my YouTube channel where I am having 1 million subscribers, and I wanted it for very long, maybe for more than a year. And I used to visualize me having a successful YouTube channel, and more I used to do that, the more and more I used to feel this resistance building up in me, because back then I have not even created my channel, but that was something I desired for, right? So resistance is nothing but the counter feeling that you get as your beliefs and your reality are not in alignment with what you desire. So every time I used to visualize having a YouTube channel and 1 million subscribers, my mind used to reject this idea because our mind need proof to believe in something. So desire is something that creates this wantedness and neediness. And when you want something, it establishes a lack of not having it in your life in the first place. This longingness toward your desire sent to the universe the message of lack. So I was visualizing for like 6 months and nothing happened. Then I got deeper into this law of attraction topic and I came across this book called Reality Transurfing, and I got to know that a goal can never be achieved by focusing only on the desire alone. By the way, if you don't know what reality transurfing is, it's a book on the quantum model of viewing our reality, and it is written by the Russian quantum physicist Vadim Zeland, where he has explained the event that happened in our life and the reason behind it from the perspective of metaphysical world. So the missing key in my practice of law of attraction was the intention. Now, what intention is that it is resoluteness in your decision to act and have. Your intention energy is free of desire. It is focused on movement toward the goal itself. So desire is your end goal and intention is the movement toward the goal itself. So the key here is to transmute your desire into the intention. Now for you to really achieve your goal, you need both desire and intention, right? I'm not saying that desire is bad or you should not desire anything. Rather, the fact is that everything that has been ever manifested in this world was once just the desire. It always starts off with desire. Desire is the first step toward the process of creation. But what most people do is that they concentrate all their thought energy on the desire alone. And when they do so, this too much desire creates this resistance within you, because there is huge difference between your current situation and the desired situation, right? Your mind just cannot accept this idea of you reaching at 10 while currently you are standing at 1. It's like desire is this feminine energy and the intention is the masculine energy. When masculine and feminine energy comes together, creation happens. That is when you create something meaningful in your life. So there has to be a fine balance between desire and the intention, right? Now what all of this has to do with the visualization, and that's what we are going to talk about next, right? So there are two types of visualization. One is the goal visualization and the other is process visualization. So the goal visualization is where you visualize your end goal, whatever it is that you want, like a big house, lot of money, having your own business, having a fulfilling relationship. So goal visualization focuses on the desire. So let's say, take my example. So let's say I want to have 1 million subscribers on my channel. This is the end goal. This is the ultimate desire. So goal visualization focuses on this end slide, right? How it feel to have successful YouTube channel. How I would feel when I will reach this number, right? The reason behind goal visualization is to align yourself with the feeling and the emotion when this end goal will be achieved, right? On the other hand, the process visualization focuses on the movement toward that goal. It focuses on the intention, what I need to do today, what action I have to take today to get one step closer toward that goal, right? So for me, the process would be to write down the idea of my video and structure the points that I wanted to cover in my video, and then recording it, editing it and putting it on my channel. So this is the process for me getting toward my goals. Me visualizing myself taking all these actions that will facilitate my movement toward the end goal, right? So this is the process visualization. So now I want to discuss the two steps that will help you to do the visualization exercise more effectively without being drawn away too much by your desire, right? So the step number 1 is the first thing in the morning and last thing before bed. Do the goal visualization. Visualize yourself reaching the ultimate destination, that final slide where you have already achieved your goal, right? And while visualizing, completely immerse yourself into the feeling, how you would feel like, visualize vividly. Try to use all your senses. See your ultimate goal being met. Listen to, other congratulating you for achieving your goals. The feeling is the key. Emotions is the key when you are doing the goal visualization, right? If you have your affirmations written down, read them and experience the feelings behind it. Don't do it to get something, rather do it to align yourself with the vibration of your version who has already made it, who has already achieved this goal. Now this is the step 1. And step number 2 is throughout your day, visualize yourself doing the process, taking the action, and right after visualizing yourself taking the action, go and actually do it. Do what is necessary to take you one step closer toward your goal. Now this is very, very important. If you just visualize yourself taking the action and do not take the action afterward, your mind will get the signal of you not being sincere toward your goals. Manifestation is not about doing affirmation and visualization and hoping for it to come true one day, right? Manifestation is actually about creating your own reality as per your will and not hoping for it to be thrown on your lap. Really think about it this way. Are you willing to leave your desire on luck, or are you going to take action and bring that reality into life? Manifestation is all about being the conscious creator of your own life and doing your part, doing what's need to be done and not leaving it to the chance, right? So throughout your day, do the process visualization and actually take the action. What it really does is it gives your mind the juice to start believing that your end goal, the grand, the ultimate destination can be reached because you are sincere, because you are taking the necessary action toward it, right? So step 1, do the goal visualization first thing in the morning, last thing before bed, and do it to experience the feeling and emotions, right? When you have achieved your goals, aligning yourself with the version of you who is already living the reality that you want to live. And step 2 is throughout your day, visualize yourself taking the necessary actions, doing what needs to be done, and actually doing it afterward. These actions that you will take are going to act as the bridge between your current situation and where you want to reach, right? With that, I am concluding this video. Please comment below to let me know if that was useful or if you have any question, and I will be more than happy to answer them, right? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, much love and peace.